Hello and welcome back to Sonic Prime. Now we're in the final episode of Season 1, that will be episode 8. There is no ARRGH in team. I don't know if that's supposed to be the pirate ARRGH or, being stepped on my toe kind of ARRGH, but we shall see, especially because it seems now that the Chaos Council is able to traverse through dimension, so we'll see how much Sonic is screwed up and if he gets to pratfall once more. Alright, start before the usual Netflix Tutun logo. In 3, 2, 1, click. Here's old Eggman. He hasn't showed up in a while. Ow. Oh, I know this one.
I thought he was about to start singing.
Let me tell you, in song.
Sorry, just his tone there. I thought he was about to burst into song.
Sonic Prime, the musical, on ice.
Sold out shows everywhere.
Starring Jake Gyllenhaal as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Back on the 7 seas.
But they'll destroy your world. What's left of it?
Really, Sonic?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Eggman is nothing if not ambitious.
Surrender.
We should probably do something about those robots. What are they? The pirates who don't do anything?
Oh wow, Sonic is so strong in this version that he can literally, divert a cannonball.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
I mean, he tried. I mean, Sonic, you found, the one Tails who was completely feral and needed to learn how to spin his own tails.
I think he did have some tools that he made in that one, but yeah, no, he was mostly feral there.
But yeah, now they use Sonic's shoes to figure out where the compass is.
Well, crud.
Farewell, Sonic. Forever. Oh, paradox time?
Interesting change of thought pattern there. Seems that some interesting things might occur when, like, universal counterparts meet with their other selves.
Let's be glad that they're not operating on quantum physics, at least theoretical logic, like in Steel Ball Run, because otherwise they will be attracted to each other and atomize each other.
When you say attracted, you mean like magnets, right?
Yes, that's literally the power of D4C in Steel Ball Run. It causes the target to go to a parallel dimension, right to do their counterpart, and as soon as they close eyes, they get literally slapped together and they quantum implode. It's brutal.
And Knuckles
Wow.
is abandoning ship.
Little bit of pragmatic thinking there.
You can be friends.
No. What is this friendship you're talking about?
It's the power of the One Piece.
No.
Okay, Tio, what would be worse? The One Piece being the friendly made all the way, or the One Piece being revealed to actually be the power of friendship? Because friendship is magic.
No. Shut
It was
up.
actually the one piece from a board game that went missing years ago.
Oh, right, the wine flask from the Monopoly.
You just know, like, that they're gonna have a proper ending, I'm sure, but you just know people are gonna hate it and they're gonna be hit with from everyone around them. It was about the journey.
Yeah, well, I
It's
mentioned
lo-
this. I mentioned this in the past anyway. But with a fandom this large, it is bound to piss off someone nonetheless. Now,
And not just that, the fact that they've been taking so long to get to it has made all those years of build up and hype. Because at this rate, yeah, they are not going to please everyone. And I'm definitely willing to put money down that a good portion of the fan base are going to be disappointed by it. Not saying it's impossible for it to be good, but like,
Either someone who can make it is is Oda, but we'll have to see.
sure, yeah.
Consider how weirdly, both Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man ended. Who knows?
Look, I swear, what is up with this trend lately? It's not just Japanese shows, but even shows over in the West. There have been shows that have gigantic followings that somehow don't just end disappointing, but like train crash on their endings, almost like that was part of the plan.
Yeah,
I don't
Kira?
think so. A big part of like a big issue in fandom, especially more and more these days, is people get so in their heads about their theories and are convinced that they are 100% going to happen. They feel betrayed when the ending is not that. And I feel like for something like One Piece that has been going on for as long as it has, when the reveal finally happens, it's going to be catastrophic.
Oh,
To be
they're
a,
having connection issues too.
it's
A lot of
called
quiche, I hate
interference,
quiche.
darling. Well, that sounds nice.
Oh, you haven't tried anything organic.
Hmm.
I mean, if we're operating on Terminator logic, they will need to work a bit.
I'm a fox, you asshole!
That seems to be Grandpa's gimmick, never getting right the animal.
I wonder if he does it on purpose and then tries to use his age as an excuse. So much for Sonic getting a break. Now he's literally the wind energy for a ship.
Don't remind me of that!
Alright, Nux, what's the idea this time?
Ram into it.
This is not Star Trek, Dweebs.
This is kind of a neat throwback to when Knuckles was Sinbad in Sonic and the Secret Rings. Although, ironically, then it was the pirates that locked him up instead of him being the pirate captain. No. Not Marvel. You guys crossed over with DC. Hey, he used a ramp as a ramp!
Also, both flying like in Pokemon 2000.
Beautiful. Sonic's about to do the equivalent of those really strong guys who pull airplanes. Just what is he made of? Whee!
Did you forget your shoes could do that?
Look, when it comes to water, Sonic's mind kind of blanks out unless he's running on top of it. It's a race.
A special race to see who is the fastest.
No.
Looks like Sonic's really been hitting the gym.
And
And
so
again,
Sonic invented the speedboat.
Okay, to be fair, at this point he did have a day of rest and plenty of, sea dogs to eat, but still.
True, yeah.
Ah yes, tap the chocolate bar.
And this time, actually aim them right.
Rule number 96.
Big, please. That actually worked.
Use your entire
Load
supply
everything!
of
Even the rum?
of-
Aye, the
of
rum
Dinky Dogs.
too!
How many sea
But
dogs do you have?
I'm guessing that's what they mainly eat, since that seems to be the main delicacy.
And what are they made of when it's slippery?
You
Oh,
don't want to know
no.
how
Oh.
oily they are.
Oh no!
She pressed all the buttons on the chocolate bar. Oh.
And into the drink.
And she's short-circuited, I guess.
Probably.
Depends on, if she's susceptible to that or not.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
Oh no, she's waterproof.
Yeah.
I guess, to be fair, Eggman would kind of be a poor scientist not to make his bots waterproof.
I mean, to be fair, New York City don't seem to have that many sources of water, so, it could have been, developer mistake or something.
I guess, to be fair, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, obviously.
You attacked us first. We're not even in your realm.
Hey, it's like the beginning of Sonic 06, so.
In something that doesn't suck. Like, there are things I don't like referencing of 06, but I don't mind referencing 06 at all. It did have some hype moments. The problem was
mainly
the
the
major
music.
story tying it all together.
It introduced Silva, who would be like a pretty cool character in the comics too.
Yeah, speaking of which,
But
I found
damn, did he get off to a really weak first impression?
I found it weird that
Yeah.
for a story about alternate timelines and time flowing difference, Silver is not a part of this cast.
I mean, okay, to be fair, he's more time traveling as opposed to different realities. Different realities, that's more so Blaze's thing with the dimensions.
I get that they wanted to not make things too complicated, but I get the idea the pool of character they chose was still a bit minimal.
I will say this, I probably would have replaced Rouge with Blaze for a venture like this, since Blaze
she's
is
also
actually the
supposedly
dimension
from
hopper.
another dimension, yeah.
To the point where even Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog has her casually say, "Yeah, I don't often come to these because I'm from another dimension."
Maybe they couldn't use them for some reason?
Some
Because all of
Sega
these TV
mandate.
shows don't really use much outside of like the main four, aside from like Rouge and Shadow.
Okay, was this around the time of that Sonic Dream Team game, which also incorporated Rouge in?
The
with
one
them?
Apple
apparently-
Arcade.
So
I
apparently
don't.
Sonic
Oh,
and Amy,
that.
Sonic and Amy Bot colliding together blows up the world.
Blows
Oh,
up!
so this
Or it
one's
just
blue, I
causes
see.
the scene to change. Whack.
Once again, Rouge is
Ow.
apparently very powerful with them legs.
I love it, but the one constant thing is that Sonic cannot get distracted for a second because he gets sucker punched by everyone. Shadow really was trying to teach him a lesson with that.
Tuh.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll need
What's
to
it
get
with this
used to
show
it.
and abandoning? Wink.
What? That
works.
That was explosive. What?
I think it's a reference to his light speed attack from the adventure games. How he has to charge up for those.
I feel like the rest of this episode, like I'm gonna have to be wary of everything.
Here's hoping it's not too much.
Nope. So what happens when somebody who's not Sonic touches it directly?
Camera shake is only a problem for me when it's particularly aggressive.
Oh no, it's Knuckles evil.
Or more like greedy.
It's corrupted him.
So I guess it's only Sonic that the shard wipes when he touches.
I guess you need to talk with each other or something.
Wow. Just like Mega Man Fully Charged, they got the choir out here for the serious moments.
I mean, again,
I'm guessing
it's-
this one is slightly more deserving.
So this
Yes.
shard's like the One Ring.
I mean, it is the season 1, finale, and we kind of need to do something to represent the fact that it's slightly bigger in scope.
Ow.
I love that even the thunder has to be rainbow colored. Sonic, stop the stuff for a second, Jesus.
He caught him. Uh-oh.
Bonk.
Ding.
Oh,
Yeah, he got absorbed again. And it changed immediately after he got absorbed. I wonder.
Interesting.
Shadow.
Shadow, really?
I have been stuck here for 2 weeks.
Here we go again.
Tio, they did this for you.
I love it.
And that's the end of the series. Sonic died and Shadow killed him.
Season 1 ends with Sonic getting his shit kicked in one more time by Shadow. Amazing.
By Shadow.
Amazing.
Wow, that sounds like it gets a 10 out of 10 from Mr. Skiven.
Beautiful.
Alright,
Yeah.
so thoughts on the season, I guess. Dweebs.
I thought it was solid. And the animation's the best part of it. Yeah, it's all really well done by Netflix CGI standards.
Mm-hmm.
The music's fine. The acting's all pretty solid all around. There were a couple of hiccups here and there that I think I've mentioned over the course of this series, but overall, I think it was okay. I'll be interested to see how the show continues afterwards.
Alright, Theory.
Yeah, actually, I actually quite enjoyed this. Like, aside from the a handful of instances of them definitely padding out the show, like this is pretty good. I think. Like, they put a lot into the fight scenes. Like, everyone looks and sounds great. I like a lot of the different designs they have. I'm not sure if it was like a budget thing or like just a creative decision, but I feel like after the jungle world, the lack of other characters being in each world feels like they had to be very resourceful or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had like the one really populated place and then everywhere else is just not. But yeah, aside from that, I actually quite like this.
Nice.
Alright.
Tio.
Yeah, I guess I'll go next. No, this is fine so far. I have the suspicion that the next couple of seasons, the other 2 seasons, will not introduce any more new dimensions and will just focus on these ones that we introduced in this season, which I can understand to some degree. Again, similar to the choosing of the characters, they want things to be, focused, more local. But at the same time, I get the idea there might be a bit of squandered potential, and we want to just focus on the specific selection of alternate versions of characters, potentially crossing over, interacting with each other, and seeing what happens. So again, I'm open to see what happens, but I'm not setting my expectations too high, basically.
It will be a bit of a shame if we don't get a counterpart for Rouge, unless New York City was supposed to be Rouge's, since I think I think it's both her and Knuckles who are leaders of the resistance, but still, like, it feels like New York City is like the one for the evil tales, and the boss Scotch Mage was the one for antagonist Damien. Knuckles, apparently they seem to be setting up something for him potentially as the boss of the pirate world. Would be weird if we don't have one where Rouge is blatantly it, though. Yeah, no, I like this. I've heard a lot of differing opinions on the Sonic Prime series. I think I do recall Season 1 being mostly positive reception. I guess, okay, I'll start with probably the flaws. I feel like the biggest notable flaw is that the show definitely has a budget. Like, the rendering's not the most high quality, and I do feel like some locations have less NPCs than others because, again, budget, and we can only do so much, which I wonder if this is all the worlds we're going to see, might be part of the reason for that. I do wonder as well. I do hope we get more, but again, that remains to be seen. So yeah, that being said, in spite of the clear budget limitations, what I think the show does wonderfully is work within them. I'll pretty much repeat what most others have said. The fight scenes have all been great. Even the ones that, basically become padding. I do feel like they're all very well animated. Likely, I'm guessing, due to the animation studio attached to this. Also, writing-wise, again, it's hard to believe that... Well, okay, in a way, I can see how this is the same team that brought us Mega Man Fully Charged, but admittedly, it feels like the writing style of that show, but actually done well, essentially. Even with bringing in, like, the 16-bit stuff in the games, like how the Mega Man Fully Charged show liked to do segments in 8-bit simulating the classic Mega Man games. Now, this I really enjoy, and the characterization and the characters seem to be on point here. They do seem to be tapping a bit into that angry edge with Shadow here, but to Shadow's credit, this is one of those cases where it's kind of warranted because Sonic kind of made a big oopsie on the whole multiverse. I feel like that's not what Maria would have wanted. I think. But now, all joking aside, I've enjoyed all the characters here. I was expecting to not really like the Chaos Council, but I'll admit, for what some of the Eggmen lack in character, they all seem to be able to at least contribute well, once again, to the fight scenes overall.
I think the old geezer Eggman so far is the one that has done the least amount of anything. At the very least, the toddler one had his own work.
Yeah. Other than that, though, like, I do feel like the show introduces good enough stakes. The cliffhangers, I feel, do flow well into each one to the point where you could, in a way, make sense of Season 1 as, like, a big movie, essentially.
I mean, again, it's Netflix, so it was made to be binged.
Yeah. Which, again, for better or for worse, that's how Netflix works with a lot of their series. It's nice to have stories with sequential storytelling. Sometimes that can backfire, especially if they don't have a conclusion, but thankfully, from what I understand, this show apparently does at least have a proper conclusion, so we hope we shouldn't have to worry about any bad cliffhangers left and all that. But yeah, no, like, it's a show that has a simple enough concept, but works with that concept to its logical... Well, okay, maybe not at its extremes, because I do feel like there's more we could be doing with it, but I'd say that it uses the concept well with what they could do, given their budget and whatnot. And I will say the budget isn't even really used as much an excuse, because I do still feel like the show is enjoyable with or without that in mind, essentially. If this show plays its cards right, it might be my favorite Sonic show by the end. But we shall have to see when Season 2 comes, and we start with the first episode there, Avoid the Void.
See ya.
See ya.